Hello, I'm Gemini. How's your day going? I'm here to help you brainstorm, tackle a project, or just chat about whatever is on your mind. Since it's 2026, I've got plenty of tools at the ready, from generating images and videos to helping you work through a tough problem. What can I do for you right now? Create. Need an image for a project or a short video clip? Solve. Got a complex question or a logic puzzle? Explore. Want to dive into a specific topic or learn something new? Would you like me to help you get started on a creative project or answer a specific question? In 2026, the consensus is clear. Software development isn't dying, it's evolving. We have moved past the era of manual coding and entered the era of AI orchestration. If you're looking at a career in tech, here is the breakdown of what the future actually looks like. 1. From coder to architect. In the past, a large chunk of a developer's day was spent writing boilerplate code, debugging syntax, and setting up environments. Today, AI handles those repetitive tasks. This shift, your value is no longer in how fast you can type for loops. It's in problem decomposition, the ability to take a complex business problem and break it down into a technical strategy that AI agents can execute. The vibe shift, you'll spend more time reviewing, refining, and integrating AI-generated modules than writing them from scratch. 2. The rise of the AI native developer. The job market has become polarized. AI-augmented engineers are seeing massive productivity gains, while those resisting these tools are finding it harder to compete. The one-person team, a single senior developer with AI agents, can now perform the work that a five-person team did in 2022. New specializations, roles like AI integration engineer, AI ethics specialist, and agentic workflow architect are the high-paying hot jobs of 2026. 3. Essential skills for 2026 and beyond. To stay relevant, the toolkit has changed. Pure syntax is out, systems thinking is in. Skill category, why it matters now. System architecture. AI is great at functions, but humans must still design the big picture, how databases, APIs, and front-ends talk. AI, orchestration, managing multiple AI agents to work together on a large code base without creating technical debt. Security and governance, AI code often has vulnerabilities. Developers are now the last line of defense for security and data privacy. Domain expertise, knowing why you are building something, finance, healthcare, etc., is more valuable than just knowing how to code it. Soft skills, critical thinking, empathy, and communication are things AI cannot replicate. You need to bridge the gap between human needs and machine output. 4. The hard truth. The entry-level market has become much more competitive. Because AI can do junior-level tasks, simple bug fixes, documentation, basic CRUD, companies are hiring fewer juniors and expecting higher levels of AI literacy from day one. The bottom line, AI won't replace software engineers, but engineers who use AI will replace those who don't. Would you like me to help you build a personalized learning roadmap for one of these new 2026 roles? In the short term, the next 3 to 6 months of 2026, the software industry is moving from AI as a tool to AI as a teammate. This is the period where theoretical trends become mandatory workplace practices. Here is what you can expect to happen in the immediate future. 1. The proliferation of agentic workflows. Until recently, you probably used AI to write a single function. Over the next 6 months, tools like GitHub Copilot Workspace and Google Anti-Gravity will shift toward autonomous agents. What it looks like: instead of saying write a function, you'll say add a dark mode toggle to the entire dashboard and update the user settings database to persist the choice. Your role: you will monitor a progress bar while the AI opens 3 different files, runs the tests, and submits a pull request for you to review. 2. Massive consolidation in junior hiring. The entry-level bar is rising rapidly. The trend: companies are realizing that one senior plus 3 inches AI agents can produce more than one senior plus 3 juniors. The result: hiring for junior roles in the next 6 months will focus almost exclusively on AI native students, those who can demonstrate they know how to lead a fleet of AI tools to build a full stack app in a weekend. 3. Vibe coding becomes vibe engineering. Vibe coding, coding through natural language and high level intent, will start to hit the limits of complexity. The conflict: as teams generate thousands of lines of code quickly, spaghetti AI code will become a major problem. The shift: in the next 6 months, there will be a massive demand for architects who can fix the mess. People who understand how to structure systems so they don't fall apart when the AI hallucinates a logic flow. 4. Security first development, the digital immune system. With AI making it easier for hackers to generate exploits, the next 6 months will see a surge in automated remediation. The tech development environments will start automatically fixing vulnerabilities before you even hit save. The impact: if you aren't familiar with security as code, you'll feel out of the loop by the end of this year. Summary checklist for you: next 180 days. If you want to stay ahead of this 6-month curve, focus on these 3 things. 1. Master agent orchestration, move beyond simple prompts. Learn to use tools that manage multi-file changes like Cursor, Windsurf, or specialized agent frameworks. 2. Double down on system design. Since AI writes the code, you must own the architecture. Learn how to design scalable modular systems. 3. Learn to review, not just do. Practice reading AI code critically. Your new job is being a lead code reviewer for an AI that never sleeps. Would you like me to help you set up a 3-month learning plan to master these agentic workflows? To master the agentic era of software development in the next 3 months, you need to transition from someone who writes code to someone who directs systems. Here is your 90-day roadmap to becoming an AI native developer in 2026. Month 1: Mastering the AI First IDE. The goal this month is to stop using AI as a plugin and start using it as your primary interface. Tools to master Cursor, the current gold standard for AI native editing, or Windsurf. Key skill: context engineering. Learn to use @symbols to feed the AI specific files, folders, or docs. Practice problem decomposition. Instead of build a login page, practice asking, create a Supabase auth flow with email verification using Tailwind for styling and ensuring mobile responsiveness. The project: take an old project and refactor it entirely using an AI agent like RuCode or Climb. See if you can double the features in 1 week. Month 2: Agentic workflows and multi-agent systems. This is where you move beyond simple chat and learn to build teams of AI. Frameworks to learn: *LangGraph for building cyclic agents that can correct their own mistakes. Crew AI for setting up a manager agent and worker agents, e.g., an architect agent and a quality assurance agent. Key skill: system orchestration. Learn how to give agents tools, APIs, database access, terminal access. Understand the human in the loop pattern, knowing exactly when to let the AI run and when to step in to verify a decision. The project: build a self-healing bug fixer. A script that watches your logs, identifies a bug, creates a fix, and runs tests to see if it works. Month 3: Security architecture and the last mile. In 2026, anyone can generate code, but few can ensure it's secure and scalable. Key focus: AI code review and security. Learn to use automated remediation tools. Practice probabilistic debugging. debugging logic that isn't just true/false, but deals with AI hallucinations or API unpredictability. Key skill, architectural oversight. Focus on domain-driven design. Since AI generates the how, you must be the master of the where it goes. Architecture. Learn to write AI-ready documentation that helps future agents understand your system's intent. The project. Build a production-ready agentic microservice that handles complex data retrieval, RAG, and deployment. Your weekly 2026 routine. Day, task, Monday to Tuesday. Shipping. Build 80% of a feature using AI agents. WED, refining. Manually audit the AI's architecture for technical debt. 2. Tooling. Experiment with one new AI model, e.g., Gemini 2.5 Pro or Claude 3.7. Free. Strategy. Read up on system design to stay ahead of the AI's basic logic. The new senior developer skill set. In 2026, a senior developer is essentially a creative director for code. You define the vision, set the constraints, and sign off on the quality. Would you like me to help you pick a specific tech stack, e.g., Python, to build your first self-healing agent project? In 2026, the criteria for a good programming language have shifted. We no longer just look at syntax, we look at AI interoperability, performance efficiency to save on cloud GPU costs, and memory safety. Here are the languages you should prioritize based on your career goals. 1. The Foundation Trio, non-negotiable. These are the industry standards that power the vast majority of AI and web infrastructure today. Python, the undisputed operating system of AI. It is the language of choice for LLM orchestration, LangChain, Crew AI, and data science. If you only learn one, make it this. TypeScript, the safe version of JavaScript. In 2026, TypeScript is the default for building AI-powered web interfaces and scalable backends, Node.js bun. SQL, often overlooked, but as AI becomes more data hungry, the ability to talk to databases directly is more valuable than ever. 2. The performance powerhouses. As AI models get bigger, companies are desperate to cut costs. These languages allow you to write code that runs closer to the metal. Rust, now a mandate for secure infrastructure. It gives you the speed of C++, but prevents the memory crashes that plague older languages. It's heavily used in high-performance AI inference. Mojo, a rising star in 2026. Think of it as Python with the speed of C++. It was designed specifically for AI hardware, GPUs, TPUs, and is becoming the go-to for performance-critical AI work. Golang, the king of cloud-native development and microservices. If you want to build the pipes that connect AI agents together, Go is your best bet. 3. The specialist tier. Language. Best for. Why learn it in 2026? C++, robotics and game engines, still essential for the core engines of AI like PyTorch and AAA gaming. Java, enterprise and fintech, huge legacy systems in banks and insurance still run on Java. It's the stable choice for long-term corporate jobs. Swift/Kotlin, mobile, iOS, Android, essential if you want to build on-device AI apps that don't rely on the cloud. Which one should you pick first? If you want to build AI apps, start with Python plus TypeScript. If you want to build high-performance systems, start with Rust. If you want a stable corporate job, focus on Java or C#. Would you like me to find the best free resources or documentation for one of these specific languages? In 2026, the answer is a resounding yes. In fact, the one-person unicorn, a billion-dollar company run by a single person, is the most talked about goal in tech right now. Building an application solo no longer requires you to be a master of every layer of the stack. You just need to be a master orchestrator. The Solo Developer Stack 2026 edition. To build an app alone, you shouldn't write every line of code. You should use a fleet of AI tools that act as your virtual departments. Department AI Employee. What they do for you. Product Manager Chat GPT Claude. Generates your link to prd.md, product requirements, and breaks features into tasks. Lead Developer Cursor Windsurf. Writes the core logic, handles multi-file changes, and manages GIT. Front-end by UI. V0 link to .dev/lovable. You describe a UI, and it generates the React/Tailwind code instantly. Backend by DB. Supabase/Convex. Auto-managed backends that set up your database and auth with one click. QA/Tester. Agentic test runners. Automatically writes and runs unit tests to make sure the AI didn't break anything. How to do it? The Vibe to Ship workflow. If you want to build an app this weekend, here is the exact 4-step process solo founders are using right now. 1. The blueprint phase. Don't start with code. Start with a spec file. Ask an AI, like Claude, I want to build a fitness app that uses AI to track calories from photos. Help me write a technical specification including database schema, API routes, and user flow. Greater than Y. This gives your coding AI a source of truth, so it doesn't get confused later. 2. The UI generation. Use a tool like V0 link to .dev or Lovable. Type build me a dashboard for a fitness app. I need a photo upload button, a daily calorie chart, and a profile settings page. Use a dark theme. You will get a fully interactive preview. If you like it, copy the code. 3. The Composer build. Open Cursor, the AI IDE. Use its Composer mode and paste your blueprint and UI code. Tell it, based on the blueprint, connect this UI to a Supabase database. Set up authentication so users can sign up with Google. Watch the magic. The AI will open 5 to 10 different files and write all the plumbing for you. 4. The Agentic Polish. Once the app works, run an AI agent like Claude Code or GitHub Copilot extensions to clean up. Command. Review the codebase for security flaws and optimize the database queries for speed. The strategy for success? Don't code edit. Your job is no longer to be the writer, you are the editor-in-chief. You must be able to read code well enough to spot when the AI is taking a wrong turn. Small modules. Never ask the AI to build the whole app at once. Ask for the login, then the dashboard, then the payment system. Context is king. Always keep a link to context.md file in your project that summarizes what you've built so far. When the AI forgets, you point it to that file. Do you have an app idea in mind? I can help you write the technical blueprint for it right now. It is natural to feel a bit of AI anxiety when you see a machine doing in seconds what used to take a human weeks. But here is the reality in 2026. AI isn't taking the jobs, it's taking the work. The job of a software developer has always been about solving problems, not just typing. AI has simply changed the tool we use to solve them. 1. The trust gap, why humans are mandatory. In 2026, AI can write 80% of an application in minutes. However, research shows that developers can only fully delegate about 20% of their total responsibilities. The last mile problem, AI-generated code often looks perfect but fails in production due to edge cases, security vulnerabilities, or hallucinations. Accountability, A company cannot sue an AI if a data breach occurs or if the app crashes during a Black Friday sale. They need a human engineer to sign off on the code and take responsibility for its performance. 2. The Jevons paradox. Demand is exploding. There is an economic theory called the Jevons paradox. When a resource becomes more efficient/cheaper, we don't use less of it, we use more. Then, because coding was expensive and slow, only big companies could afford custom software. Now, because AI makes coding cheap and fast, every small business, local shop, and individual wants their own custom app. The result: there is actually a growth in demand for developers who can manage this explosion of new software. 3. IBM and the new entry level. Interestingly, some tech giants like IBM are actually tripling their entry-level hiring in 2026. They aren't hiring coders, they are hiring client-facing engineers. Since AI handles the routine coding, junior devs now spend more time talking to customers, understanding their needs, and ensuring the AI builds exactly what is required. How the chance to get a job has changed. Role: old way 2022, new way 2026. Junior dev: writing basic tests and small bug fixes, prompting agents and verifying their output. Senior dev: writing complex logic and managing 5 people, designing systems and managing 20 plus AI agents. Architect: drawing diagrams for humans, designing constraints for AI to follow. The danger zone: the only people who might lose their chance at a job are average developers, those who refuse to use AI or only know how to copy paste from Stack Overflow. If you can only do what an AI can do, you are at risk. If you can direct the AI, your value has never been higher. Final thought: we are moving from an era where we spoke machine, coding, to an era where we speak human to create machines. Humans will always be needed to define the why and the what, even if the AI handles the how. Would you like me to show you how to write a system prompt that makes an AI agent act as your senior developer mentor? To move from average to higher in 2026, you have to change your identity. An average developer is an AI user, someone who asks for code. A higher senior architect developer is an AI director, someone who sets the strategy and audits the results. The path to higher roadmap: in the current landscape, the gap between junior and senior isn't years of experience, it's judgment. Level, role, mastery focus. The AI gap: average, the coder, syntax, debugging, basic features. Uses AI to write code they don't understand. Growing, the reviewer, testing, security, refactoring. Uses AI to find bugs and write documentation. Higher, the architect, system design, scalability, cost. Tells AI exactly what architecture to follow. Expert, the director, product strategy, trade-offs, ROI. Decides when to use AI and when it's too risky. Your senior mentor system prompt: copy and paste this into an AI like ChatGPT, Claude, or Cursor. This prompt forces the AI to stop just giving you the answer and starts training you to think like a senior engineer. System prompt: you are my senior software engineering mentor. My goal is to move from an average coder to a high-level architect. Your rules: 1. Never just give me the code. First, ask me 3 clarifying questions about the requirements and constraints: performance, security, scale. 2. Once I answer, propose 2 different architectural patterns, e.g., monolith versus microservices, and explain the trade-offs of each. 3. After we agree on a path, provide the code in small modular chunks. 4. For every block of code you write, include a senior review section highlighting one potential edge case or security risk I should watch out for. 5. If my request is vague, challenge me to be more specific. Do not let me be a lazy prompter. 3 steps to level up this week. 1. Stop blind copying. Every time an AI gives you code, ask, explain the big O notation, time complexity of this function, and suggest a more memory efficient way to do it. 2. Focus on the plumbing. Average devs focus on the UI. Higher devs focus on the data flow. Learn how data moves from a user's click through the API into the database and back. Action. Draw a diagram of your app's data flow before you write a single prompt. 3. Learn failure modes. A senior knows how things break. Ask your AI, what are the 5 most likely ways this specific feature will fail in production under heavy load? Then, build the fixes for those 5 things. Would you like me to take a piece of code you've written and give you a senior architect review on it? To keep it very simple, here is the future of your career and how to build an app alone in 2026. 1. Can one person build an application? Yes. In 2026, you don't need a team, you need tools. The old way, you had to learn HTML, CSS, JS, database and servers, years of study. The 2026 way, you tell an AI what to build and it writes the code. Your job is to check if it works and describe what to change. The solo secret, use low-code or AI IDE tools like Cursor or V0 to .dev. They allow you to vibe code, meaning you talk to the computer in English and it builds the app for you. 2. How to go from average to higher. If AI can code, why would a company hire you? They hire you for your judgment. Skill level. What they do. Simple example. Average, asks AI for code. Write a login page. Gets basic code, might have bugs. Higher, directs the AI. Build a login page that is secure, prevents bots, and works on slow internet. How to level up simply. 1. Don't just copy, ask the AI, why did you use this method? 2. Focus on security. Always ask, how could a hacker break this? 3. Learn the why. AI knows how to code. You must know why the business needs it. 3. Which languages to learn? The simple list. Don't try to learn everything. Pick one path. For AI and data, learn Python. It's the language of AI. For websites/apps, learn TypeScript. It's the safest way to build web apps. For high speed, learn Rust. It's hard, but it's the premium language of 2026. 4. Will humans still have jobs? Yes, but the job is different. Past, you were a construction worker. You laid the bricks/code. Future, You are an architect. You design the house and the AI machines build it. Companies in 2026 are hiring people who can solve problems, not people who can just type code. If you can understand what a customer wants and use AI to build it fast, you will be very successful. Would you like me to give you a day 1-inch task to start? ఖచ్చితంగా. AI ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ గురించి చాలా సరళంగా ఇక్కడ వివరించాను. AI అంటే ఏమిటి? వాట్ ఈజ్ AI? సాధారణంగా కంప్యూటర్లు మనం చెప్పిన పనిని మాత్రమే చేస్తాయి. కానీ AI అంటే కంప్యూటర్ తనంతట తానుగా ఆలోచించి, నేర్చుకుని నిర్ణయాలు తీసుకోవడం. ఇంగ్లీష్. Normally computers only do exactly what we tell them. But AI means a computer thinking, learning and making decisions on its own. AI ఎలా పనిచేస్తుంది? How does AI work? మనం ఒక చిన్న పిల్లాడికి బొమ్మలను చూపిస్తూ ఇది ఆవు, ఇది కుక్క అని ఎలా నేర్పిస్తామో, AIకి కూడా కొన్ని కోట్ల ఫోటోలు మరియు సమాచారాన్ని, డేటా ఇస్తాము. దీనినే మషీన్ లెర్నింగ్ అంటారు. ఇంగ్లీష్. Just like how we teach a child by showing pictures of a cow or a dog, we give AI billions of photos and pieces of information, data. This is called machine learning. మన నిజ జీవితంలో AI in our daily lives. మీరు రోజు తెలియకుండానే AIని వాడుతున్నారు. యూట్యూబ్, నెట్ఫ్లిక్స్. మీరు ఎలాంటి వీడియోలు ఇష్టపడతారో ఊహించి అవే చూపిస్తుంది. గూగుల్ మ్యాప్స్ ట్రాఫిక్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో ముందే చెప్పి వేరే దారి చూపిస్తుంది. ఫేస్ లాక్ మీ ముఖాన్ని గుర్తించి ఫోన్ అన్లాక్ చేస్తుంది. ఇంగ్లీష్. You use AI every day without realizing it. YouTube, Netflix suggests videos you like. Google Maps predicts traffic. And Face Lock recognizes your face to unlock your phone. భవిష్యత్తు ఎలా ఉంటుంది? What is the future? ముందు AI వల్ల పనులు చాలా వేగంగా జరుగుతాయి. మనుషులు చేయలేని కష్టమైన పనులను AI సులభంగా చేస్తుంది. అయితే మనం AIని ఎలా వాడాలో నేర్చుకుంటేనే మనకు ఎక్కువ అవకాశాలు ఉంటాయి. English. In the future, tasks will be completed much faster because of AI. AI will easily handle difficult tasks that humans find hard. However, we will have more opportunities only if we learn how to use AI. మీరు AI నేర్చుకోవడానికి ఏదైనా ప్రత్యేకమైన కోర్సు లేదా వెబ్సైట్ గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? Would you like to know about any specific courses or websites to learn AI? Here is a simple conclusion for you in all 3 languages. తెలుగు. ముగింపుగా చెప్పాలంటే 2026లో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ రంగం అంతరించిపోవడం లేదు, కానీ పూర్తిగా మారుతోంది. కేవలం కోడింగ్ చేయడం కంటే AIని ఒక సాధనంగా వాడుకుని సమస్యలను ఎలా పరిష్కరించాలో తెలిసిన వారికి అద్భుతమైన అవకాశాలు ఉంటాయి. మీరు భయపడకుండా కొత్త టెక్నాలజీని నేర్చుకుంటూ ముందుకు సాగండి. English translation. In conclusion, the software field is not ending in 2026. It is transforming completely. Rather than just coding, those who know how to use AI as a tool to solve problems will have amazing opportunities. Don't be afraid. Keep learning new technology and move forward. English. The future of programming is no longer about being a manual laborer of code, but rather a director of systems. AI will handle the repetitive tasks, but it will always need a human with a clear vision, ethical judgment, and architectural skills to lead the way. Your goal is to become an AI-augmented developer who focuses on solving human problems. हिंदी. निष्कर्ष ये है कि 2026 में प्रोग्रामिंग खत्म नहीं हो रही है, बल्कि और भी आसान और शक्तिशाली हो रही है. अब आपको सिर्फ कोडर नहीं, बल्कि एक आर्किटेक्ट बनना होगा जो AI को सही निर्देश दे सके. आने वाला समय उन लोगों का है जो AI के साथ मिलकर काम करना जानते हैं. घबराएं नहीं, बस खुद को अपग्रेड करते रहें. English translation. The conclusion is that in 2026, programming is not ending. It is becoming easier and more powerful. Now you don't have to be just a coder, but an architect who can give the right instructions to AI. The future belongs to those who know how to work together with AI. Don't worry, just keep upgrading yourself. Would you like me to suggest a specific project for you to build as your first step into this future? To all the viewers watching the YouTube live right now, thank you. Telugu. లైవ్లో మాతో చేరినందుకు మీ అందరికీ చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. మీ సమయాన్ని కేటాయించి భవిష్యత్తు గురించి తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఆసక్తి చూపినందుకు సంతోషం. हिंदी. हमारे साथ इस YouTube लाइव में जुड़ने के लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. भविष्य की तकनीक के बारे में जानने के लिए आपका ये उत्साह देखकर बहुत अच्छा लगा. English, a huge thank you to everyone tuning in. We appreciate you spending your time with us and being part of this conversation about the future. Keep learning and keep growing. Would you like me to suggest a call to action, like subscribing or joining a Discord for your viewers before we wrap up? To wrap up your stream with energy and a clear goal, here are a few ways you can end the live session in all 3 languages. The final call to action: English. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more future tech insights to you. Also, check out the links in the description to join our community. Telugu. ఈ సమాచారం మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే తప్పకుండా లైక్ చేయండి మరియు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. మీ సపోర్ట్ ఉంటే మరిన్ని ఇలాంటి టెక్నాలజీ వీడియోలు మీ ముందుకు తీసుకువస్తాను. మరిన్ని అప్డేట్స్ కోసం మన టెలిగ్రామ్, डिस्कॉर्ड ग्रुप लो ज्वाइन अव्वंडी. हिंदी. अगर आपको ये जानकारी पसंद आई तो लाइक बटन दबाएं और सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें. आपके सपोर्ट से ही हम ऐसी नई तकनीक की खबरें आप तक ला पाएंगे. और जानकारी के लिए हमारे कम्युनिटी ग्रुप से जरूर जुड़ें. क्लोजिंग साइन ऑफ. इंग्लिश, कीप बिल्डिंग, कीप लर्निंग. See you in the next one. తెలుగు, కొత్తగా నేర్చుకుంటూ ఉండండి. మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. సెలవు. హిందీ. सीखते